Welcome to Coffee Chat with Lisa. Coffee Chats are spontaneous podcast episodes you will find in your podcast player anytime I have time-sensitive information or just want to share what's going on in real time with Organized 365. These podcasts will disappear as soon as the information is out of date. So grab a hot cup of coffee and listen in to find out what's new. We have a little mini new product launch here coming in the beginning of June. It's really targeted for two kinds of people that are getting organized this summer. One is for all of you that are organizing your work, your day job, like whatever you do for business. And the other is specifically for young adults and hashtag adulting kids ages 16 to 25 who are getting it all organized before they start their first job or head back to school in the fall. For the working population, I have just a couple of tiny little products that are going to take your organization products to the next level. So if you're using the Organized 365 Sunday Basket and Workbox and planners, there are a couple of things that I noticed I needed this spring as I was working. And once I found that they worked for me, we then ordered them and we're adding them into the store now. One is I have created a lined notepad. It's like 5 by 8. It's half the size of a regular sheet of paper and it's lined. And I was really specific with Amy. Like she gave it to me with these big, thick lines. I was like, no, I need thinner lines, but not too thin where I can't use my bubbly writing. So it has like the perfect lines for my handwriting, not too big, not too small, where I keep this notepad inside of my mini Workbox planner. The mini Workbox planner is a subscription plan exclusive. So after you come to your first Workbox planning day, if you decide to do the subscription plan, then I mail you this mini planner every quarter. If you're using the mini planner or you plan on using the mini planner, these lined notepads fit perfectly in there. So I can keep running to-do lists or as I have random stray thoughts during the day for any of my team members or for myself by the end of the day, I write them on this lined productivity notepad. And then at the end of the day, I put those notes into the correct slash pocket or I just get them done before the end of the day. The second product that we're coming out with are what we're calling our 2.0 productivity tabs. These are re-stickable, colored little tabs that you can stick on this productivity lined notepad or inside of your planners or anything else you're working with. You may be familiar with like Post-it flags. It's very similar to that, only they only come in our 4 2.0 colors, our 2.0 slash pocket colors. They come in pink, purple, blue, and green. How I use these is I put them inside of my planners so that I know different pages that I want to get to quickly inside of my planner that are related to projects that are pink, purple, blue, or green. And then also I use them on my productivity lined notepads as like a little movable index over on the right. So I told you I keep this lined notepad next to me when I am working and I write down any thoughts that I have. In the past, I used to do that all on index cards and I would go through 50 index cards a day and then I'd sort them out and I'd put them on random to-do lists. This lined productivity notepad actually is kind of like a personalized movable notebook almost without a cover because I like notepads. So on the top, I just generally write notes to myself. And then I use these 2.0 productivity tabs along the right-hand side, a different tab on each page going down. And I've labeled those tabs with whatever projects I'm working on or any people that I speak to on a regular basis. So like Vanessa and I both have tabs for each other in our lined notepads. So whenever we think of something that we want to tell the other person, because we talk daily, I'll write that down. Can you please give me an update on our new custom boxes or when are the 2.0 productivity tabs arriving in our warehouse? If I think that thought while I'm doing something, I will flip to that page in my lined notepad. I'll write that idea down for Vanessa and then I'll go back to whatever I'm doing. Then when Vanessa pops by my office or I pop by her office, we grab our productivity line notepads, we flip to each other's names and we go, hey, and we just bounce a couple questions back and forth, cross them out, write the answers we need, and then we pop back into our offices. So I have everyone on my leadership team has a tab inside of my lined notepad. That way I can have all kinds of thoughts, just like I would on index cards, but I'm actually sorting them by person. That way, if I get on a Zoom or we start in a conversation, we always come to talk about one thing. And before we leave, we say, okay, let's see if we have any other questions. And we both flip to our notepads to ask any of these random questions that we wouldn't want to email for, or we wouldn't want to stop what we're doing to go get the answer for. The other tabs that I put inside of my line productivity notepad is when I'm getting to a deadline on something. So personally, inside of my 2.0 slash pockets in my workbox, I work through projects through email, through my slash pocket, but then when we get close to like Embrace, so we're going to have Embrace and we're getting closer and closer now that I've been working on Embrace for 6 months, but now it's in just a few weeks. So now I will have a tab in my lined productivity notepad, and I will go through all of my slash pockets related to Embrace, any other notes I have anywhere else, and I will start to make myself a massive to-do list, both for the team that's coming into town and then the Embrace conference that I'm putting on online. And then every night, I will start to look at that Embrace tab, and I will just keep crossing out things until I know that they are all done. I also have one right now for the book that is launching on June 25th. We've already done the pre-launch. We already have the audio chapters for free out. We already have all of those things. But there are a couple of things that have to be done on the 24th, on the 25th, and on the 26th. So they now are no longer in a slash pocket. They are on my lined productivity notepad. So those are two really, really small products that we're coming out with that will really help you to organize your workbox, but they have taken my productivity to the next level. I use them on a regular basis, and everyone inside of the Organized 365 team has started using them as well, and they are really helping them be more productive. So I figured we might as well let you guys in on the secret. The second product that we are really focusing on in this June 4th launch, again, is just kind of like a modification of products we already have. Didn't I tell you a while ago, like there's going to be no new products? Anything you see coming out from us is really just going to be a tweaking and an up-leveling of what we already have. You already have what you need. So many, 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 many of you have the kids program. And inside of the kids program, the launch portion is for 16 to 25-year-olds. But there's one thing I know about 16 to 25-year-olds, and that's they do not want to be called kids. Like they really would like to not be called kids. Thank you very much. I am a young adult. And they don't even like young adult, actually. They just like adult. So having the launch program inside the kids program, just the kids program turns kids off. If you already have the kids program, you already have the launch course. We have pulled the launch course out of the kids program, and it is now available a la carte. You can buy the launch program a la carte. So if you don't have other kids, or if you want to buy this for someone who's graduating for high school or college, this is the hashtag adulting that they need. This is everything that Milana was mentioning, all the videos that go along with what you need in order to be a successful young adult. The Launch Life Skills Bundle is $149, and it has the videos that you need, the physical binder that you need, and the introductory Sunday basket. It's a Sunday basket with just the 1.0 slash pockets, not the 2.0, because young adults don't need the 2.0 slash pockets. So if that's something that you're thinking, yep, my kids would never do the kids program, but they would do this, and I want to give them the pieces that go along with it, it's just an extra $24 for the videos. They will get their own access. They'll have their own login. It is branded for this adult life skills bundle. So those are the three things that we're really coming out with right now. Not big, huge new products, but things that are remarketed. So hashtag adulting is more fun and feels like it is created for them because it is created for them. And just a couple of things that you can be adding to your workbox that will make you more productive and make your team function better.